Hi everybody, it's Mandy Hutchinson here from Salt and Sass Games, and you're probably wondering, where is here? Well, it's the second edition of Canada Plays 2024 at Niagara-on-the-Lake. I'm here with special guest, the incomparable Adrian Alonso, CEO and head of studio of Gamegenic. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's so good. It's like seeing an old friend, like a nice cup of hot chocolate, just warms you up, and I love having you here.
I love being with you here.
Amazing. So I'm excited, as always, for Gamegenic, because those who know me, I'm always going on about all the different games or things that I collect and things that I can use from Gamegenic to enhance my play style and just, my gaming experience in general. So before we jump in, I'm getting ahead of myself here a little bit. For Gamegenic, I feel like you're pretty well known at this point, but
I think so, yes.
We don't want to make people who maybe don't know as much feel bad. So can you tell us a little bit about Gamegenic?
Well, Gamegenic was created just 5 years ago. People think that we exist for 20 years now, but we were able to establish the brand pretty fast and pretty soon, making a real difference in the accessories market by the combination of quality, because I always believe quality is first.
Absolutely.
But with a combination also of great features, great innovations. And the combination of both, I think that's what made Gamegenic so popular and so successful within 5 years now.
Okay, so if you didn't know, now you know. And you mentioned something in that. You didn't just say, board games, which is kind of where a lot of people, board games, this is kind of what we do. You said kind of like gaming accessories.
Exactly.
So can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Well, for many, many years, there were only TCGs accessories.
Right.
So if you take a look on all the existing brands out there, you will mainly see TCGs accessories. Of course, a big part of our business is TCGs accessories, reinventing these TCG accessories, bringing them to the next level. But at the same time, since we are part of Asmodee, and we love board games by ourselves, I play board games since 30 years, we wanted to make also a difference in introducing new unseen products for the board games industry, to make also a difference and to fill the gap that nobody is doing, but with great products, not products that nobody needs, products that really makes the difference while you're using, because it's all about enhancing the experience of the game.
Right.
So
exactly. And how many times have we bought something, especially in gaming, and we go, oh, this is nice, and then never use it?
Yeah.
Right?
And usually with Gamegenic is the opposite, I can tell you. So every time that we bring a new product, people, when we introduce these products, people think, yeah, I didn't know I needed it until you showed us, and then afterwards they cannot live without it. So that's how we try to position ourselves, being players ourselves, being gamers ourselves, to really think what is needed while I'm playing. And I'm not talking about just a storage box that you storage your stuff, put it on the shelf, and then you forget about it.
Right.
Everybody can do that. We don't do that. What we do is every single product that we design, you can use it while you're playing.
Right.
Of course, they can be used for storage. They are perfect for storage. But the thing is, you want to use them while you're playing because they enhance your experience.
Okay. And would this tie into the whole idea of innovation that you were talking about earlier? Because I know my eyes are traveling downward, everybody, because there are some fabulous things we're going to show you momentarily. But I know innovation is what you were saying is key to.
It's absolutely key, because people get stuck, or companies get stuck at some point. They think they have reached everything that they want. And the key difference, at least for Gamegenic, is that we keep reinventing ourselves. It's very important to reinvent yourself every single day, because we want to be ahead of everyone. And I think we pretty succeed with that. And for that, you need to keep challenging yourself every single day. And I can tell you, with my team, and I have an awesome team, Gamegenic is not only about me. Yeah. I work with incredible professionals in this field, and we challenge ourselves every single day to think, yeah, this is great, this was great last year, but how we can bring even the idea that was great last year to the next level.
Right.
And not sitting on ideas for years and years, which I've seen for many other brands.
And it's funny that you say that. That ties into a lot of things that we see all the time. Technology, fashion.
Yep.
These are things you have to be ahead,
yep.
right?
Absolutely.
And make it work in your daily lives. So these are things that other people can also connect to. Gaming accessories is the same thing.
So to add something to
yes,
that,
please.
We are a 100% lifestyle brand. So nowadays, so before, as I mentioned, accessories were done for TCG. So just sleeves, a couple of boxes where you put your sleeves and so on. But it was not this kind of lifestyle.
Right.
Right now, you identify yourself with the brand that you're using. It's like the clothes that you're wearing. It's like the shoes that you're using. Yeah. It's a lifestyle brand. So if you are proud of the accessories that you have with you, and this defines your personality.
Yes.
So that's the reason accessories become more and more important in this world. When you're going to tournaments, when you're going to game nights and so on, people want to show off their cool stuff. Absolutely. Because they identify with that.
Absolutely.
So that's the perfect lifestyle brand that you can imagine in terms of accessories.
And it's funny how we were just talking about fashion, and right, you mentioned the clothes and the shoes, and it's part of your lifestyle, how you are.
Absolutely.
I love that. So I'm excited. We're going to jump in a little bit early, but I know that you have a lot of things that are coming up that I don't think everyone's seen yet. So can you tell us what you have on the horizon?
We have planned already the next 2 years of products coming.
Oh, wait now. 2 years?
Yeah.
Oh, I like the organization.
So you need to be able to plan for the next 2 years, at least to be so much ahead of everyone and bringing, as I mentioned, new products, new interesting things, reinventing existing ideas of us, taking inspiration of what you've seen around the market, taking inspiration as well from products that I've seen people using on tournaments. Right. Sometimes I see them using a fishing box for their meeples and so on. Yeah. So yeah, this box is great, but it was designed for fishing.
Right.
So and how can you do that for the real gaming experience? So that's how we take our inspiration, and that's the reason with the production time, design and so on, we need to be ahead of for 2 years. So there are a lot of things coming that people will be wowed, I can promise.
Right.
And I can show as well today some of the unveiled upcoming products that are coming this year.
And actually that leads me to another question. So is that hard to stay ahead of trends? Or what are deemed as trends in game accessories? Do you feel that planning that far ahead is difficult?
It's not easy.
Right.
If it would be easy, everybody can do it.
And maybe the word is challenging. Difficult is probably not the best word. Challenging.
Challenging, yeah. Again, as I mentioned, it's important to challenge yourself.
Yes.
So if you are able to challenge yourself and making really wanting to make the difference,
yes,
then you are able to reinvent yourself. Otherwise, it doesn't work. I always say, if you're not able, if you don't have the will of getting better,
yes,
you stop being good. So that's what I really truly believe, and that's the reason we are designing and we are putting so much energy in our products. And it's all about sharing the confidence that these products are the best that you can find, and not because I say it, because it is when the people try them.
Right.
You usually don't switch to another brand.
Right. Well, it's just important. I mean, brand loyalty is a thing, and people, if they generally like something, they want to stay with it. So I completely understand that. So I know that there are a lot of games, and not just games in general, but there are a lot of things that are coming out. Like we have Star Wars Unlimited, there's Altered, there are a few things that are coming out, and I know Gamegenic is going to be part of these experiences. So is there anything that you have today that ties into that, or maybe even other products that people might want to see?
Yeah, I will start with catching up on the Star Wars Unlimited and Altered.
Please.
So for Star Wars Unlimited, for example, we could have, since it's a TCG and 80% of our generic products, which we call essential products, we could have easily put a logo on our existing range and tell everyone this is the official product. We don't do that.
Okay.
For doing that, there are other brands that can do that. What we do is understanding the game, understanding the needs, understanding the mechanics, and try to enrich a gamer's experience.
Okay.
So we did it with Star Wars, and we revolutionized the market 4 months ago when we just announced the first product for that, and people were, wow, why wasn't this designed for other existing TCGs? Right. They are maybe coming. Maybe I will show something. But that's the whole purpose. Of course, in terms of playmats, it's hard to reinvent playmats.
Right.
Okay, you can reinvent quality in terms of sleeves. You can reinvent. We have a new technology for sleeves. They shuffle so much better. They are art sleeves with a texture.
Oh.
They are very robust. I highly recommend to try these sleeves. And they shuffle like butter. So in terms of sleeves, we reinvent our formula. They are not the same sleeves that we did for Marvel.
I was going to ask, yeah.
Completely different.
Oh, okay.
I encourage you to test them if you want later.
You know I'm gonna.
And also in terms of printing quality, they are so much higher level, much more higher quality.
Okay.
But in terms of deck boxes, for example, what can you do the difference. And I have here, for example, an entry-level deck box.
Oh, fantastic.
So if you take a look on this entry-level deck box, you will tell me, Adrian, you are contradicting yourself because you told me it's not about putting a logo on an existing range. I can promise you this is completely different.
Okay.
Because it looks from the outside like an existing deck box that you might have seen everywhere, but it's not.
Okay.
It's actually 2 boxes in one.
Oh.
So when you open it, first of all, you got
neat.
this technology, which we call the Cobra neck technology. By now, you should know the technology.
Oh, I know it well.
So you can open it more than 180 degrees, and now you have an easy access to the cards. Usually, existing box closed like that, and then you cannot take. It's a very sharp because this is a material which is called polypropylene, which is soft, but it's sharp. It has sharp edges, and usually existing boxes you need to put your hands like that. You can harm yourself, or you need to do that to take the cards in and out. With our products, you don't need it. So the first thing is, of course, the Cobra neck technology. This will not break the weldings, so you can easily open the box.
Okay.
But I told you it's 2 boxes in one. Why? Because this game needs tokens. You need a lot of tokens for this game. So you have your deck, which is right now 50 card deck, but it can go up to 60 here, double sleeve cards. And then on top of that, you got a box that was never designed before. You cannot find it anywhere because it is our design, and I can tell you, we protected this idea.
That was my next question. See, it was my next question.
So this one is the first soft box that's included in one other box, which means here you can put all your tokens inside, and it has a safely closed lid.
Okay.
Meaning that how do you engineer this thing that even though it is a soft box, it is soft material, when products are inside and you're shaking upside down, it will not pop open.
Oh, nice.
And we have a mechanism here that if you try to tear this apart like that, you will break your fingers.
Oh, okay. We don't want that.
So it will only open if you want, because you need just only to push here.
Okay. Oh,
and then you can put all the materials inside, and the lid, you can use it while you're playing because you put it on the table like that, and you can the flap will not fall down.
Okay.
So you can have your tokens here on your table and use it while you're playing. And when you're done, you will have this secure locking mechanism that has a sound to that, which I will try.
I was waiting for it.
This locking mechanism. This is a satisfying sound.
It absolutely is. Then I know it's in there.
And with that, you know that it's completely safely protected. So in this box that from the outside, you might have think, yeah, that's just an existing box with the Star Wars logo. No, it was designed for this game. So you put it in here, you put your deck, and you are ready to go for a box, I think, that retails for $8 US. Something like that. So it's similar to existing boxes, but with much more functionality. And that's what I meant with innovating ourselves. How can we do things better?
The art is really nice on that. I've just played the game recently, so we were having a discussion about it, and we noticed that the art on this box was quite good.
And last thing, in terms of Altered, for example, we participated on the Kickstarter of Altered.
Yes, that's right, because it was on Kickstarter not too long ago.
Yeah, like 3 months ago.
Yeah.
And we have a full range, same we did here, full range of specifically designed products for this game to aim to raise the experience of the game. And the Kickstarter ended after 4 weeks.
Okay. Yes.
And we are so proud of, because it's the most successful Kickstarter ever for a TCG. It ended I think at $6.7 million US.
Wow.
So it's no TCG was so successful before.
That's amazing.
And it was also here the combination of the two innovative companies, Equinox with their game, which is Altered.
Yes.
Have a very, very innovative game with a lot of innovations in the mechanics, and therefore we wanted to be able to also participate on that and bring innovation in terms of accessories for that.
Okay, I know I was doing a little sneak peek on the website because, I have to be in the know. And I did notice that you had something called an Altered Expedition softbox.
Yeah.
And then there was like the softbox as well. Are there other accessories that we can talk about that are going to be
for Altered? Yes, I don't have them here, but
yeah.
Since Altered is so innovative, the guys that design Altered are the ones that did Dixit and other cool stuff. So they're coming from the board games side, and they put what I think is a cool thing to do. They put the best ideas of board games together with the best of TCGs.
Right.
And it feels like some kind of board game, but in a TCG world, which is, it sounds weird, but it's very good. Try the game. I highly recommend. We play it in our office, I think, once a week.
Oh, wow.
And for that, since you have this experience that it feels like a board game, but it's cards,
Right.
we design products that are like board games.
Ah, okay.
So in this game, for example, you are not meant to fight each other. You're not meant of having killing points or life points.
Which is typical of...
No, it's an expedition. You need to meet your companion. So you have a leader and your companion. They need to meet.
Okay.
It's like a catch the flag. Whoever first meets wins the game.
Oh, neat.
And for that, we designed a track. We designed some very iconic heroes, standees, where you have your hero while you're playing like in a board game, where it's still a TCG. So this kind of stuff, and it was pretty successful. People love that.
That's amazing. And when can people see these or are able to access?
Well, I think it's official. I think it's. I hope I don't say.
I know, right? I feel like I just want to make sure we're not giving away too many secrets.
Usually, it should. The game is coming out around Gen Con this year.
Okay. Oh, okay. So it's going to be a big release then.
Yeah, and in terms of production for our products, we will be launching at the same time, same as we did with Star Wars, because I think it's important, since again, it's all about the experience.
Right.
And to maximize the gaming experience, we want to have the products launching together. So we're doing our very best from our end to make it on time, to have the products together with the game, same as we did with Star Wars Unlimited.
Okay, and sorry, I should have mentioned this earlier. For Star Wars Unlimited, when can people access the deck boxes, for example?
Star Wars Unlimited Set 1 was already released, so it was back in March.
Right.
And we are already working on Set 4, Set 5,
Yes.
Set 6.
Okay, all right. So this is available, coming soon, because it's...
This one is already available.
This is available, okay.
But the newer ones I cannot show you right now.
Okay.
Otherwise,
I tried, everybody.
Otherwise, I will need to find another job afterwards.
I was going to say, we both might, if I keep pushing that. So, to be determined. Okay, that's good. I know people are excited, so this is why I had to ask about
Absolutely.
it. Okay, perfect. I know there are a couple of other items that you have here. We had a conversation about Magic. So I'm getting back into Magic the Gathering. And I noticed on the site you had a box that was similar to something that I've seen before, but this had like a peek as to what's inside. I'm like, wait a second, this is a game changer here.
Yeah.
So can we talk about this a little bit?
Sure, I have it here. So from the outside, you might think, I've seen boxes from you always like that. So this product is called Sidekick Pro. And I can tell you, from time to time,
Yes.
there are revolutions happening.
Okay.
And this is the revolution, the next level, I can tell you, because this is the box that you want to have for Commander. Because if I turn it around,
Yep.
you can display your Commander here on your shelf without even opening the box, so you know what deck is inside. And it goes even further than that, because this is a case that has a UV protection, meaning that you don't need to fear that your Commander will be harmed if it's a long time exposed to the sunlight or sun rays or UV lights or whatever.
Absolutely.
And on top of that, we got our signature feature. You see, the magnets are very strong.
It's so strong.
We got our signature feature, which we call the convertible system, which is taking the lid off. And people ask me, yeah, that's a great idea, but I lose that. No, it is supposed to put it on the bottom, so you're not losing anything. So either open or close,
Right.
you're not wasting precious space on your gaming table.
Absolutely.
So you can use it same size, even if it's open. And then you can take this easily out and use it while you're playing. This is a hard case. And it is better protected than in any double sleeve cards, in a triple sleeve cards.
Wow.
So your Commander is completely protected here, and you can use it.
And the card that's in there now is double sleeved or
That's
single sleeve?
with an inner sleeve.
With an inner sleeve. Okay.
Inner sleeve.
Okay.
So bigger sleeves will not fit, because otherwise it still needs to fit in the regular boxes. This
Right.
one you can put it also here inside.
Okay. So not just outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
So also, for example, Flesh and Blood. If you play Flesh and Blood on this box, you can have your hero here from Flesh and Blood, and you can have other cases like that for your armory or whatever is needed for the game here inside.
Neat.
On top of that, as I mentioned, you see this has grooves, because if you put the flap upside down, you will not be able to access your cards.
Right.
But again, details matter. Here I still have access to the card. If I put it like that on the table, I can easily
Yeah.
grab the cards. This is 100 double sleeve cards in the thickest inner sleeves that you can imagine. And then you are able to put them back inside. And of course, with Magic, there's not only cards. Sometimes you have dice.
Right.
Sometimes you have your life counters or whatever. So, are you ready for the Magic?
Oh no. Yeah, this is good.
So there's one more thing, because you can hear, yes, the flap, and it opens, and then you got here drawer, and even the tallest life point die can be here inside.
That's amazing.
And then you're done. You put everything back, and with these strong magnets,
Yeah.
you see the sound.
You can hear it.
You
It's
can.
like clap. We're in there.
And then when you're done with these strong magnets, even if you shake it upside down, and
Right.
this has weight, it is 100 double sleeve card, it will not pop open. So you know that these cards are 100% protected. Last but not least, what we added on this specific product, again, this is called Sidekick Pro, and it's unveiled, it's unannounced yet. It's coming later this year. It will be around summer this year.
Yep.
It will retail for $35 US.
Okay.
We change also the material here. Not that we don't like our own material. I love our own material, and we have a lot of fans from our own material, but we wanted to have another option on this one. This material we call the armor fiber.
Armor fiber. Okay.
Okay, so it is, by the name you know that it's even more protected. It's a material that is more robust. It is washable, but it has the same feel and look as our existing material. So this wash-out denim look that we usually have on our colors,
Yes.
and also these bright colors that you love.
Love the bright colors.
You will find it here as well. And
Amazing.
take it. Look at
No, it is. And the first thing I noticed was the touch. Like I said, oh, it feels different than the other. And yes, I know not everybody plays with nails. I do. So I tend to
Yeah.
have a lot of scratches on
Yeah.
things like that. But I find because you're using this type of coloration, it kind of lends itself to the aesthetic of the
Exactly.
box, which is great. So, I'm so
and
excited.
even by years, if it's worn out, it still looks like it's
That's it.
it is on purpose. You know?
Is now the vintage look,
Yeah.
which I'm here for. There was one thing I wanted you to show, because this is important. I know for myself and other people, when you're trying to take the card out of the front card here, is it an open? Is it a slide up? Do you mind demonstrating that for us?
Yeah,
Please.
thank you for this question.
Oh,
Very
no
good
problem,
question.
yes.
So that's a product of ours that we designed, we invented as well. So there exist comparable products in the market, but again, it's innovating and bringing what exists also to the next level. Usually, this product you can find it by other names, and they pop open like that.
Right.
So if you have, this is a very sturdy material, and if you are doing this 3 or 4 times, it will open by itself, because this plastic is very hard, and by the usage just rips off.
Okay.
So, and we didn't want to have that. We wanted that it's 100% secure and protected. So this is a product that we call the slide card case.
Okay.
So instead of opening like that, it opens to the side. So with that, even if I'm doing that like that, you will not lose your card. Even if you drop it, try it with existing products. If I drop it like that, the other cases pops open.
Okay.
This one doesn't pop open. So you never need to fear about it.
Right.
And since it's opening to the side and you put it here inside, so the sides are also protected here, the card will never fall out, will be never harmed.
Right. Exactly. No, it's important. A lot. Do you know how many times it's frustrating to open some of these things? You just want to get it open. That's very simple, very easy to do. So, and the fact that it's protected, that's a key item as well.
Yeah, it's all about details.
Absolutely.
Details matter. And these little things, bringing these ideas to the next level. And even if you see this box, I think it's the 20th iteration until I was happy with
Oh,
the
wow.
outcome.
Okay.
Because I always find something, this can be done better. And I'm challenging my suppliers, which I think by now they think I'm crazy.
No, not at all. Quality,
But-
it's important.
But they have now an understanding that it's important in terms of succeeding, in terms of the greatest experience, to have the very best products, which we always try to have.
No, I think that's wonderful, and that's how it should be. So, and just remind me, when is this available, or when will this be?
Around summer, end
Around
of summer,
End of summer of 2024?
this year.
This year. Okay.
And again, it's unannounced. I think it will be announced in 4 to 6 weeks.
Okay, so soon. We're just getting a little earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, this is wonderful. So I know there's something else that's peeking out the side of my eye here that I have not. This is completely new to me.
Yes. So again, I mentioned This was all about the TCGs, and I
Yes.
mentioned that more and more we are entering the board games field because, again, this field was not used by any brand before, and also here bringing ideas to the next level. So what I have here is a product that might, when you see it, you might think, that's very unusual. That's a product that I've never seen like that, or it reminds me of something else.
Right.
I will show it. This is what we call the card castle.
Okay.
So it's a very sturdy box, and without anything, it's very heavy.
Wait, this is cards. I don't know why I thought. Okay, this is. Oh, I'm very excited. Oh.
So what is all about this? So first of all, we wanted to have the perfect all-in-one box for every gaming need. Either you're playing TCGs, or you're playing board games,
Yeah.
or you're playing a mixture of both, or you're even playing miniatures. This can be used for miniatures as well. So we want to have the perfect box, compact box, still compact, still transportable, and this one is transparent, so you can go to customs with that. Without
Exactly. You don't need to open. It's fine.
and what's different on this? Because if you see that for the first time, you might think, yeah, it reminds me of a toolbox, of a hardware box. It is not. It is so much more than that. Because again, I mentioned sometimes I take inspiration from what I see in on tournaments, and I see a lot of people using hardware boxes,
Absolutely.
which are perfect for screws and other stuff, but not perfect for gaming.
Right.
And we want to have something that is perfect for gaming. So if you take a look here on this side, if I'm open this way, and again, locking mechanism is very important. You need to be 100% secure it is protected.
Okay.
Also here,
Ah, there it is.
by the click, you know it is protected.
Right.
And if you open it this way, this is perfect for any kind of TCGs. Existing products out there have these compartments where you put your stuff, but you cannot easily take them in and out. So these ones, you have additional trays here inside, meaning that if you want, this part is like having 6 deck boxes with you.
Right.
Every one of these fits 100 double sleeve cards in the thickest sleeves. So it's also perfect for Commander, but it's perfect for
Wow.
Lorcana, it's perfect for Star Wars Unlimited.
Right.
Here, for example, the color scheme, I think it's perfect for a Stormtrooper.
Actually, that's pretty good.
And you can use it for many different TCGs existing out there. And when you're done, you put everything back, and it's 100% protected.
Okay.
But you know me by now, right?
Oh yeah, there's more.
That's not all.
There's more.
Because that's cool from this side, but it's even cooler from the outer side, because if I flip it,
Okay.
I can open from this side, and here I have the perfect box for all of your accessories for board games, all of your accessories for miniatures. This one we have an extra large tray that can be used for distance markers, for example. You got different sizes, even mini American cards fit in this one.
Okay.
You can use this one for cards or for whatever you need. And again, you can take it out. So you are ready to go. You have everything prepared before you go to a gaming night. You take it out, you put it on your table, you have all your parts, and then you just easily put it back. You close it, and it's 100% secure. And all in this one box. So you could even, for example, put your TCGs here.
Right.
And fishing stuff here and go fishing and playing TCGs. So
I like the multi-purpose use.
So there are a lot of purpose, but of course this is designed for board games.
Right.
So, or for any kind of games. And to know which part, because this is the transparent part, you can see with this one which side is what. But we have also a very beautiful one that I don't have it here.
Yeah, excited.
It could be out of the Barbie movie,
I'm so excited.
which is pink on the outside. It's my preferred one, honestly speaking. Pink on the outside and here white,
Right.
so you cannot see through on this one. So, and if you don't see through, you don't want to be every time switching which side is what, because you don't see it from the outside.
Right.
What we have here, details matter,
Yeah, absolutely.
is we have icons. So you know without opening which side is the one that I need or that I want to open before I even know
Right.
where to be. And also here you see this protection here, so it can fall down, it will not break. This is it's a completely different plastic material than this one. This is the one that is used for Tupperware, for example. So it can fall down and it will not break. So we love this new innovation. And again, it's something that is unseen, uncommon, but we truly believe that with this kind of products, we set the bar to the next level on everything that we do.
This is great. And how many different color combinations currently does it come in?
At the start, it will be 3. So we will have this one that you see here with clear leads and black and white. We will have the one that I just mentioned with the pink, white, and you got here teal. The closing is teal on this one. It's very beautiful. And the last one is completely black. The trays inside are completely black, and you just have a color highlight, which is the closing here, which are green, which are also very beautiful.
Very nice. Okay, that's it. And so when is this beauty available?
This is coming later this year. So I think it will be around November.
November, okay. And do we have a price point at all yet for
Yeah,
this?
$49.99.
Okay, US.
US
dollars. Okay, I have to specify just so be on the safe side. That's wonderful. This is when I saw it. That's why I was surprised. I had just seen the picture. I had just seen the side for the accessories. I didn't realize on the other side that you can also put cards. This is like game changer for me. So I'm so excited.
See, I'm here to wow you every time.
I know, every time. I don't know why I am surprised when I know that you're just going to come with all of the
There's
things.
always one more thing.
There's always one more thing, and we're happy for it. All right, so funny question time. If you could create a crossover between any board game and a TV show, what would it be, and what's the plot?
Oh my gosh. That's a tough one.
Oh no, it's supposed to be fun.
I think maybe Ticket to Ride,
Okay.
where you send people somewhere and they need to continue until they have their arrive to their specific position. I think this could be an option.
Okay.
But yeah, if in terms of crossover, I thought I understood. If crossover would be, I would cross over Catan with Ticket to Ride.
Okay, so you mean having like those two games?
Yeah, instead of building roads, you're building your train, and yeah, maybe it's an idea that I need to talk to these guys.
So I like this. Okay, so you'd have the crossover for the games. I like it. And now I'm trying to think of a show that can make this really chaotic.
Something like Squid Game, maybe, that you
I was
die.
going to say like Survivor or Squid Game.
That you die if you don't arrive.
Right? You have the little, doo-doo. Don't move. We got to get on the train, but I can't move.
Exactly.
Well, I'm kind of here for this. Actually, I would watch this.
Me too. So we have an idea.
See, right? Okay, that's it, everybody.
It's protected now.
Steal. Exactly. Don't steal the idea. Well, thank you so much, Adrian, for joining us today and showing us all of these wonderful products, getting to know a little bit more about Gamegenic. Where can people reach you, or somebody if they have any more questions?
They can always reach us through our internet website.
Okay.
So contact at gamegenic.com, and of course, if they just ask for me, I will for sure answer. I take very seriously all the comments from our customers, and also the ideas that they have, because we always try to listen. I think listening is important, and not being above things, but being a part of the community. That's the important part.
Yeah, for sure. For the people, by the people, you know,
Exactly.
That's who's buying the product. So it's really important. And is there anything else you'd like to add for today? Or I think we covered a lot today.
Yeah.
That's great.
No, I'm pretty happy to be here. Thanks to Asmodee Canada for having us. And thanks to you. It's always a pleasure being with you. And I'm looking forward for next year.
Me too. So I learned something actually from a friend from Asia. These are hearts. So hearts for everybody for joining, and
hearts,
hearts exactly for this conversation with Adrian. And it's always a pleasure having you here.
Thank you so much.
So thanks everybody, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.